all clear for the cleanup crew. Tell locals they can go to the bodega now.
Nice work. Things are hard enough in this city without it turning into a giant prison yard.
Hey guys, bird watching? I saw some pigeons over there. Can't have the ones inside feeling left out. Going down. MJ, I'm at location number 2. Can you believe these demons wear their masks just like walking around? Those make for confusing staff meetings.
I'll try to figure out their operation while you throw a wrench into it.
I hope you new guys can up your game, because those last guys, yawn.
Peter, that location's supposedly an importer of souvenirs for Chinatown shops.
What they're importing is not something I want as a memento.
Drugs?
Demons. Looks like they bring in their buddies in shipping containers. Explains how foreign nationals with criminal records are getting into the country. You guys look mad. I admit, I used all my good quips on the others, but I don't mind repeating myself. This is like when the band's doing its 4th encore and you just kind of want to go home. Step right up, fellas. I got plenty Plenty of webbing for Ollie! MJ, call the police. All the demons are incapacitated.
Don't forget to bring me a souvenir.
Doc's the smartest man I know. And now he might be the most dangerous. What was Doc working on with this? Beautiful. Looks like another potential prosthetic contact material. Oh, hydrogel IPN. This looks promising. Bet it'd be a great tissue interface. What What was Doc working on with this? Great conductivity. Not sure about long-term wear and tear, though. Might delaminate easily. Doc was testing the biocompatibility of graphene. Not great. Pretty high cytotoxicity. Not sure I'd use this as tissue interface. Running tests on carbon nanotube biocompatibility. Decent candidate for a direct tissue interface, but I feel like we can do better. Graphene. But the structure is super unique. What is this? Oh, awesome! It's been nano-latticed. Wow, that's strong. Could be a great structural element for a prosthetic. Doc's messing around with superconductors. Very cool. Complex oxide ceramic. Perfect Type 2 superconductor. It'll run hot, but maybe good for an outboard controller? Some kind of polymer. This is awesome. A self-healing polymer. This stuff will survive almost anything. Let's take a look. That did it. Time for some science. That looks right.
Parker. Always listening, aren't you? Always observing, memorizing, stealing. Who have you told about the neural interface, About my work? Well, it stops here, Parker. I trusted you. But instead of recognizing my genius, what did you do? Tried to tear it down. Accused it of flaws. There are no flaws. It's a thing of beauty. A perfect extension of the mind itself into the world. Thought given form by these incredible arms. And I have only one thought on my mind now. Norman's reputation lying in tatters before me. Time to give it shape.
Defense contracts. He was designing gear for my greatest enemies this entire time. Probably thought it was funny with me making Spider-Man's gear just next door. While I'm here, I should examine the transmitter MJ found. If I can reverse engineer this, it should track Tombstone's shipments. That should do it. Time for a test run. Okay, just gotta follow the signal. Should lead to whatever it is Tombstone's moving. Tombstone. This guy's the mother of all headaches. Impermeable skin plus zero morals equals bad time. Hope running a chop shop's the worst thing he's up to. There, that truck. Out for a Sunday drive?
Crap, it's Spider-Man! Call for backup!
Oh boy, gang's all here.
Someone stop him! Get down!
Biker gang down. Let's see what's in that truck. Chemical containers. But they're scrubbed clean. Looks like they came from the Alchemax plant in Harlem, but what was in them? And that sound means the end of our lightning round. Should head to Alchemax when I get a chance and find out what was in those barrels. Tombstone's up to something. Probably illegal. Definitely dangerous.
Thanks.
Captain, I've got eyes on a Fisk construction site and their equipment's covered in dust.
Just there for show?
That's my bet. I want to take a closer look.
Boss can't run things from inside. They don't boss.
A lot of people owe him a lot of favors, that's for sure.
I thought he was buddies with the mayor.
They work together. Boss never trusted him.
Right not to.
If what I hear is true, pretty soon Osborn's gonna wish he remembered who his friends are.
Spider.
That guy's a pain in...
Dano!
Sweet dreams.
clear.
Got eyes on Spider-Man!
Spider-Man! Make him step!
Got something for you! Shoot him down already!
More guys? Oh, sorry, but we're all out of the complimentary donuts.
Come on, guys! Let's finish this! Get this stuff off of me! Enough already!
Guys, slow down! The Black Friday special's not till Thanksgiving!
Spider-Man, that site's taken delivery of enough concrete to build 2 skyscrapers.
Wait, don't tell me. They're hiding drugs in the concrete mix.
That's my theory. We'll need probable cause to get on site to confirm it.
You'll have it.
Go back down!
And more of them. No shoving. I'll give you all personal attention.
Watch this hot. Go back down! What's it take to stop this? Hey, get it off!
Reinforcements. Okay, I came here to web bad guys and quit, and I'm all out of quit.
Friggin' ballerina! Get down here! Stop already! Enough webbing me! Him down already!
Captain, I've got Fisk's guys and all the probable cause you need, webbed up and waiting.
Good job. Fisk thinks he can run things from inside, but he's gonna find out why long-distance relationships don't work out.
Attention unit. Need response to a break-in. Please proceed to Cathedral.
Mark your calendars, folks, because I'm going to say something you thought you'd never hear from.
Can't fight it. You're weak. Hey, get back down here!
pro tip. If you're not good at breaking or entering, maybe don't pull a B&E. Demons need a vacation or something. Dudes are way too high-strung. So this is where the party is. Literally didn't see that coming. Okay, let's see what's happening inside. Geronimo! MJ, I'm at the third location. Apparently it's casual mask day at the office.
Finally, a job where you'll fit right in. Until you start with the face kicking.
Yeah, I have a feeling HR's not gonna be too happy with me.
觉得不觉得用炸弹令性动更难了？
我恐不质疑老大。如果你够聪明，你也不会质疑。
当然不是，我只是说，
你是说，你问了你本分以外的问题。
你说的对，是我想多了。
那你我是来解释这一切的。别让他打倒你！我要把你碎片！别让他往东！
I think the new guys have to tag the old guys, and they have to go to their corner, no? sitting next door until I thought I'd won just to be mean, weren't you?
Peter, it looks like Lee took over a legitimate auto repair business.
Explains where the demons get all their vehicles. Trucks, ambulances.
Exactly. You shut this down, they'll have a tougher time moving around the city unnoticed.
I would hate to see the group text that got you all here. Hold on! Before we start, let me check the maximum occupancy for this place.
副组长。
他怎么做到了？被狗流带了。小心有柱啊！
MJ, I may have just done the opposite of repair at this repair shop.
Don't worry, I'll get the cops down there. They'll clean things up.
There's the Alchemax plant.
Boss paid him all. He does shoot.
You think all these chemicals are safe to be around?
Safer than being around the boss if we screw up. Shake a freaking leg.
Night.
Jake, you good? Jake?
Snoring now.
It's the webhead! He's here!
Hey, you guys aren't registered pharmacists. The no lab coats thing gave you away.
I wish you hadn't done that!
Tombstone's men are down. Now to find out what's in these barrels.
Diox 3. Isn't this the chemical Tombstone was exposed to as a kid? What's he doing with it now?
Yeah! Let's go, come on!
I'm guessing that stuff's not for asthma.
More dudes, more drugs. Someone's gotta teach these guys about the dangers of peer pressure. Bad feeling those drug inhalers and the Diox 3 are related. Should analyze an inhaler to find out what's going on here. All right, what's in you? Diox 3 plus designer amphetamines. Pretty clever recipe for temporary invulnerability. I'm impressed. And worried. This stuff hits the street and there'll be a huge market for it. With Tombstone as the sole supplier, think I can synthesize a counter-drug. Wonder if there are any lab supplies in that truck. Time for some artisanal science. There, single dose of the counter drug. Just need to test it out.
Yuri, this whole street's been taken over by Riker's inmates.
We've had calls from people who are afraid to leave their buildings.
Tell them to stay inside a little longer. There's gonna be some street cleaning. Typical New York. A vacancy opens up and everyone's rushing to take it. More of them? Guys, this isn't necessary. I'm already scared straight.
You're in timeout. Surprise! What was it? Someone needs a nap. You are done.
Spider-Man's here! Not getting away like that! Here's that face!
Typical New York. A vacancy opens up and everyone's rushing to take it. More of them? Guys, this isn't necessary. I'm already scared straight.
Felt that one!
Spider-Man, I've spoken to people on the block who say the escapees tried to break into their buildings.
Fits with what I heard. They want to take one over.
They'll be a lot easier to deal with on the street, without hostages.
I'm working on it. Talk to you soon.
Around him!
Oh, backup's here. Great. Okay, you guys sing doo-wah, and I'll sing lead.
Roger! Get clear! Grenade! Look out! Got your number, Spider!
reinforcements here. Just people, you dig? Captain, the block's quiet. Everyone in an orange jumpsuit is down for the count.
Great job. If they'd gotten into a residential building, they'd have done a lot of damage.
Yuri, I'm looking at a Fisk site where there's a lot of people, but not much work getting done.
That you can see. They're keeping it under wraps.
I'll turn over some rocks.
You're just not very observant.
Stand up. Crap, man down. He's here! Lucky shot. It's him! Dig in! We gotta stop him! What the hell is this crap? Something for you. Wreck him! It's Spider-Man! Okay, we're ready for this! Come on, guys! Let's finish this! Don't let him get you airbag!
Latecomers! That's a lot of tardy slips I'm gonna have to write!
This will have our ass if we don't take him down! You're gonna have a bad day! Open wide! We gotta stop him!
Backup's here! Why don't I have backup? Alright! Nobody likes me!
Spider-Man, my sources say they're running exotic weapons out of that location. Explosives, rocket launchers.
Fisk does manage to get stuff you don't see outside the military.
That needs to stay off the streets, by any means necessary.
Somebody shoot him down! Bring him down on bulletproof!
Reinforcements! You know there's different types of reinforcing. You could just say great job a lot.
Thinning us out! Back him down! Sure. Take him down before he knocks us all out.
More of them! It's kind of touching how badly you guys want to join your boss in jail.
Keep him on the ground.
Got Big Willie's guys and his weapons all wrapped up like Christmas morning.
Well, you've got a red suit, so you're close enough to Santa Claus for me. Thanks.
Additional units requested immediately to contain multiple hostile vehicles. Incident was reported near Sugar Hill. Over.
If it isn't my favorite band of merry masked psychopaths. Here's your stuff. Uh-oh. Bomb in the truck. Gotta neutralize it. Demon backup. At least they're being Earth-friendly and carpooling. There's a bomb in the truck. Gotta disable it. Just like that movie, with the bomb on the bus. Time to shut Tombstone down. The angry drug lord drank alone. There's a poem in there somewhere.
You know better than me. Never was the literary type.
How'd you even manage to connect with Martin Lee?
I'm top of my game. I don't people find me. You ever wanted to team up? We could do some real damage.
Could punch Tombstone for days and he wouldn't feel it. Wonder if the counter drug would work on him.
Boys, get in here! You remember last time we did this dance? Your leg held up okay?
Hurts when it rains, but otherwise dandy. Sweet of you to ask. Can't use the counter drug till I take out Tombstone's gang. Ah, so flattering. But the exploitation of suffering thing gives me pause. I need to clear out his men before I try the counter drug.
Everyone get You like my new product? Calling it
You have your marketing department cook that name up?
I am the marketing department.
Need me to recommend a good dermatologist? No reason. Drug and those inhalers only last a little while. Gotta strike when it wears off. Ow! Punching a steel wall, just like Tombstone.
Hey, you wouldn't want to take a break, would you?
Oh, Lonnie, tired? Someone's been skipping cardio. He's wearing down. I'm close. Drug worked. Time to take him down.
The hell was that you dosed him? You have punchy.
Oh, you know, particulated deblocking agent, the usual. Let's see how well that counter drug works. By punching Tombstone in the face.
I don't remember the last time that happened.
Welcome back to the human experience, Lonnie. Oh yeah, totally. 100% normal. I think. Someday, Lonnie, I want to find you doing good. Running a soup kitchen or something.
Soon as soup pays, I'm in. End of the day, this is what I got. Great fight. Great challenge.
You and I are very different people. Can we say your crazy drug lord days are done? Please?
Sure. For now. Hell of a run, though.
Not quite how I'd describe it.
That's new.
Too much to hope you'll be taking it easier now that you're, mortal?
Not a chance. Threat of death just ups the thrill. Hell of a left hook. Can't wait for the rematch.
I can.
I like you.
Well, that was dramatic. Wonder how long Tombstone's powers will be negated for. Probably not long enough. Good work for now, though, Pete. Pats on the back all around. Is this roof taken? So much for the opening act. Main event's inside. Let's dive right in. MJ, I'm at the 4th place on your list. They're not even trying to pretend they're legit.
It's just sad when criminals don't take pride in their work anymore. I'll see what I can find out.
Let's play the quiet game. Oh no! Stockbrokers! Oh, phew! Just noticed the masks. Yay, new guys! I'm sure you'll do way better than these guys just like you who I wiped the floor with!
Peter, that business is listed as an importer of computer parts.
Huh. I didn't know they started making laptops out of guns.
So it's an armory?
Not for long. I'm about to get some payback for Jeff Davis and everyone else they killed at City Hall. More of them! Good! I meant to ask you, how do you deal with sneezing in your masks? Big problem for me. Hey, more guests! Come in, grab a chair! We're playing charades! MJ, everything's quiet here now.
You didn't get too carried away, did you? What they did was horrible, but you're not.
Folks, I'm hearing a lot of praise for Spider-Man lately, and I'm not saying it's entirely unwarranted. He did listen to me.
I know, I should have called first. Boy, they really didn't want me going in. Which means I'm going in. Booyah! MJ, I'm at the 5th location. Either there's a weird cosplay thing going on, or it's the demons.
Could be both. They need social lives too.
Well, let's see if I can make some new friends. Or enemies.
眼睛睁大一点，蜘蛛侠就在附近。如果他聪明，早就人受伤了。又是鸽子。
People around here work.
蜘蛛侠，杀掉你的小辈！你没办法赢！快推开，他要让了！
Homicidal demons will now be played by more homicidal demons!
向他逼近！
Ugh! Unless you're just Natalie dressed paparazzi? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Peter, that location's a clearinghouse for donations to loose charities. Clothes, books. They're trucked in from drop boxes all over town.
Sounds like a perfect distribution network for drug running. Which it looks like is their real priority. Backup guys get here so fast! I know it's not the 6th train! More demons! How do you guys tell each other apart? I mean, there's only so many mask variations! MJ, I've got the place locked down.
Great. I'll call in an anonymous tip. I bet if the police check out those drop boxes, they'll find something more interesting than secondhand jeans. That's all the places I could link to Martin Lee. We just made life a lot harder for the demons.
And easier for the DA to build a case against him. Thanks, MJ. I owe you dinner.
One thing even my detractors have to say about J. Jonah Jameson. I admit when I'm wrong. And while I hoped his efforts in the recent crisis meant Spider-Man was finally becoming a responsible citizen, a mature adult, I am here to confess I was wrong. I wanted to believe. I hoped it was true. But even a stop clock is right twice a day. And I guess curing the plague was Spider-Man's stop clock moment.
Yuri, I found a Fisk construction site. Lots of busy worker bees up to no good.
Try to make some noise. If someone calls in a disturbance, I can send cars.
Noisy? I can do noisy.
Times like this are when you find out who your friends are and who your enemies are.
Anyone?
No talking during the infiltration.
Now what?
Open fire! You should have stayed in bed. He webbed me! Before he knocks us all out. You're mine! Back away from him! Thinning us out! You're gonna have a bad day.
Backup? For a guy in jail, Fisk's men are awfully loyal.
Quit punching! Get in!
He can
Not fair!
Hey, new arrival! Did I mention this is a rent party? Chip in! No, for real, I need rent money!
Spider-Man, I just checked. There's been a rash of counterfeit bills in that neighborhood.
Counterfeiting? That's a dying art. I'll do my part to make it extinct. Bad haircuts, excessive cologne. Yep, more fist goons.
He can't take a goal! We can't let him win!
More backup? Guys, Willie said to take the day off. Scout's honor!
Hit him in the air! What's it take to stop this guy? God now!
Everything's quiet here now, Captain.
Great. That's one more revenue stream Wilson Fisk can't use to pay his lawyers.
This is one of my labs that monitors water quality. Any nasty stuff gets in, it tells you. I wanted to check on it myself, but there's just never enough time.
Feels like Harry's not telling me something. I hope he's okay. That algae's already killing fish. And if I don't stop it, it'll work its way up the food chain fast. I whipped up a virus that'll attack it in Harry's lab. But I need a sample of the algae to make it work. Gotta get to the lake, stat.
I know you saved the city, but don't think I'm not watching you.
Got it. Now I need to crack the cell walls, and the only way I can do that in time is with G-Force. The quick and dirty way to apply G-Force is jump off a tall building. And the tallest one around is Oscorp. Wish I could do this in a lab, but there's no time. Got it! Now I just have to do it again. I am not eager to repeat that, but I have to. Something should work! Now if I can just keep throwing up. Gotta hurry back to the lake and turn this loose. There. And it's tailored to the toxic algae. Won't hurt normal plant life. Which is good, because a park without plants is just a vacant lot. Yuri, this place is full of Fisk guys with suspicious bulges. Guns. I'm talking about guns. Obviously.
I can't order a raid over bulges.
Just a hunch, but there might be a public disturbance pretty soon. Take a break. You earned it.
Hey, Spider-Man's here! Get back down here! We can't let him beat us! Not walking away from that!
I don't like the smell of this. We need some backup.
Spider-Man, show him who's better. You got this! Hope you got insurance. How's he doing that? Dig in! We gotta stop his ass!
More guys? Okay, form an orderly line. I promise I'll arrest everyone.
Why won't you die? I'm in an ass-kicking.
It's sad that when I see a mob rushing toward me, I assume they want to kill me. But they always do.
Don't let down!
Spider-Man, every worker assigned to that site reported winning big in Atlantic City recently.
Quick and dirty way to launder money. Could be where Fisk keeps his cash these days.
shut it down, we'll really put the squeeze on him. I'm working on a warrant.
Way ahead of you. Reinforcements! Great! I was getting kind of sick of these other guys. Someone who cares about you like Willie's guys care about getting kicked in the face, and you'll be golden!
You don't mess with the Kingpin and live.
Take him down before he knocks us all out. Ever shut the hell up? Like that, Spider-Man?
Your people won't have any problems here now.
And Wilson Fisk's problems just keep adding up. Nice going.
Spider-Man! I need a minute!
You know, looking at the dark days just behind us, most of the people involved have faced consequences. Otto Octavius is in prison. Mayor Osborn resigned in...
Yuri, this construction site's about as legit as the watches they sell in Times Square.
I don't have evidence for a warrant. You go in, you're on your own.
What else is new?
Thinning us out! He's mine! Come on, bring him down already!
I'll get him for you.
You guys are late! Don't worry, I got plenty of face kicks left!
Take him down before he knocks us all out!
More guys? I don't have this many friends!
Spider-Man, I checked records and that site's been getting deliveries from cartel front companies.
They're moving drugs, huh? Not for long.
Get down! Nothing, Kingpin can live.
Oh, great, more of them! Guys, Fisk is in here! You could have just bailed!
Get back down here! Sending us out!
Reinforcements again? This is only acceptable if you're all showing up in clown cars!
Keep him on the ground! On! This will have our hands if we don't take him down!
Yuri, I got a bunch of incapacitated criminals and designer narcotics all wrapped up and waiting for you.
Great, I'll just consider this an anonymous tip.
How many more Fisk construction sites are there?
None. He had every one of them working overtime to bring in money.
Well, now he's gonna have a tough time keeping his operation running, which is bad for Fisk and good for New York.
I trust you've enjoyed yourself.
Willie, funny story. I was just at one of your buildings, and you'd be shocked to hear that there were shenanigans of the criminal variety. TLDR, Fisk construction is closed.
I have other sources of revenue, but you've inconvenienced me, and there will be consequences. My memory's long. My reach is longer.
I should make all the guys who've sworn to kill me fight it out for the privilege. Look at all those guys who'd love to kill me. I can't just let them spray bullets around Manhattan.
Spider-Man! Take that! Hurry! Focus on priority targets. Get the cover!
Oh, for me? Thank you, Sable International!
Can't beat us all! Eyes up! Incoming grenade!
city just got a tiny bit safer. Nice job, me.
Hey, Pete. This station's one of my pet projects. I always thought the cellular network was vulnerable to terrorist attacks, so I set this up to monitor it. Can you do me a favor? Look for anything suspicious.
Uh-oh. It's not terrorists, but there's a glitch in the system that's causing interference. And if I don't fix it, it'll bring the whole network down. Right now it's only affecting the most sensitive equipment, like mine. I need to stay outside the areas of interference while I fix the cell towers. There. I set my lenses to show me the danger zones. Gotta fix the cell towers before the whole city's come. The size of the problem area fluctuates. I need to be ready for a sudden change. That's the downside of all the tech in my mask. That hurt. One down. But I'll need to fix 3 more to solve the problem.
Bet I can use those helicopters to swing.
So much depends on cellular networks now. Crash would affect police, hospitals. It'd be as bad as a blackout. Felt like my ear... Got it. The job's only halfway done. Oh man, I wish there was a way to fix this for everyone except people who use their phones in movie theaters. The problem's getting worse. I'm running out of time. Invisible walls closing in. I feel like a mime. Got that one fixed. Bought me some time, but I can't slow down. Can't waste a second. Okay, let's not do that. Bam! Now New Yorkers can share their domestic disputes on the subway again. And emergency services are safe, which is, also important. If the network had crashed, it would have cost Oscorp a bundle to fix their comms. They'll want to keep this station up and running. Harry's project should be safe. very sleepy. Yuri, I ran across some Rikers inmates. They've built a fort. Way better than the ones I used to make out of sofa pillows.
I just had a patrol car call. They tried to step in, but there were too many. And we don't have the manpower for reinforcements.
Lucky for you, you've got Spider-Man power. Not bad, huh? I should have gone into advertising. Trust me, it's less painful this way.
They're so cute when they're incapacitated.
There's Spider-Man! Take him out! Stay on your feet, you ingrate! This'll hurt! Get him down here!
Reinforcements. Okay, sure. I don't need sleep. Yeah.
Here comes the king!
More inmates. I'm starting to feel weird being the only one not wearing orange.
Spider-Man, I've spoken to people on the block who say the escapees tried to break into their buildings.
Fits with what I heard. They want to take one over.
They'll be a lot easier to deal with on the street, without hostages.
I'm working on it. Talk to you soon.
Hold him! He ain't so tough!
Sorry, no entry during the performance.
Get him down here! On your feet, you ingrate! Let's go! I'll be winning!
Okay, you guys are really late. I'm afraid there'll be a no-show fee.
Get clear! Grenade!
The siege of Manhattan Fortress is over, milady.
Thanks. I'll send some buses to take those guys back to their cells. And please don't call me milady ever again.
Got it. Gentlemen, that is not how an ATM works. That's not even an ATM!
The door's stuck!
I'll get you!
Hey! Hurry! Please!
It's one thing to rob an armored truck. It's another to put lives at risk. I need to stop the demons.
All units, there's a vehicle pursuit in progress. Officers needed near Civic Center.
Pull over before this gets worse for you!
Okay, you are not getting 5 stars! Yeah. More of them? Guys, if you worked this hard at a legit job, you wouldn't need to be criminals. Do auto insurers offer a wedding clause yet? $1 million idea just waiting to happen.
Terrorists are assaulting officers. Shots fired. Location is south of Houston.
Demons are getting bolder. Engaging police in the streets now.
终于把小蜘蛛引出来了！别管警察，干掉他！
Officers, pull your wounded back. I'll handle this. Martin Lee is inspiring men to attack the police like this.
This is one of Mom's earliest projects. We were trying to develop a bacteria that would dissolve all the plastic in the oceans. But well, she ran out of time. Like, if you have any ideas, it would really mean a lot.
With some genetic tweaking, I might be able to crack it. But I need a better equipped lab. And the bacteria only lives in liquid environments. Wait, my web fluid. I can keep the bacteria alive in my web cartridge. ESU should have the chemicals I need to increase its power. Oh man, the bacteria dissolved my web. It's in the cartridge for the webs I swing from. The other kind should be okay. Now I have to get to ESU without swinging from anything. Zipline webs seem fine. Well, I'm getting a heck of a workout. Gotta hustle. I don't know how long this bacteria stays viable. This is good practice for if my web shooters ever malfunction. You'd think these people never saw a guy jogging on walls. Okay. By law, they have to dispose of their chemicals in these containers. Should be some stuff I can use. All set. Now I have to get to Dr. Octavius's lab to combine everything. I'd just take the subway, but the bacteria won't survive that long. Okay, now I just need to grab the bonding agent.
Parker. Always...
And now the industrial centrifuge that'll get the bacteria out of my web fluid so I can store it properly.
Just need to isolate the bacteria. Beautiful.
I think I improved the bacteria. But I can only tell for sure back at Harry's research station. Should have my web swinging back. Let's see. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, sweet web swinging. I'll never take you for granted again. I hope this works. I remember when Harry's mom started the project. It meant so much to them both. Where there's a web, there's a way. There's the testing receptacle, full of plastic. Let's see what happens. It's working. Not as fast as I'd hoped, but better than before. Probably needs further testing. Didn't get all the plastic, but it's a big step forward. Enough for Oscorp to keep working on it. They'd win the Nobel Prize. And it wouldn't hurt their stock price either. Yuri, a group of escaped inmates looks like they've gotten their hands on some serious firepower.
Last thing we need right now is a massive shootout on a residential street. Is this something you can handle quietly?
Quietly might be pushing it, but I can do it without a massive shootout. There might be a bunch of webs around, though.
I'll take it. Good luck.
Real firepower. Come on! We'll get it! You don't answer those. You can fly off the island.
Spider!
I don't know how he got it, but he ain't leaving.
I'll put you in the ground!
Back up! For guys who just got out of the raft, they sure are eager to go back! Reinforcements! Look, guys, this is not gonna help at your parole hearing!
Spider-Man, I'm getting reports of shots fired.
I can confirm that. They're not hitting anyone, though.
Try to keep it that way.
Since I'm the only one they're aiming at, I am totally on board with that. Is it sad that a bunch of criminals have more loyal friends than me? Just once, I'd love for the people rushing into the fight to be on my side. Heck, I'd even settle for neutral. Captain, the inmates and all their guns are webbed up and waiting.
Thanks. No way we could have taken them without collateral damage. I hope the locals appreciate you. Good news. A Rikers escapee we picked up says they stopped establishing bases.
What brought that on?
You. They decided the bases make them too easy to find. They've gone back on the run. Smaller groups.
Picking them off a few at a time takes longer, but it's safer. Especially for New York.
Exactly. Nice going.
Sleep it off. Yuri, looks like some people were protesting this Sable base, and the agents responded by locking them up.
Great way to win hearts and minds. Can you get them out?
It'll take some persuasion, but I'm a pretty persuasive guy. Literally didn't see that coming.
Medics. Spider-Man sighting confirmed. It's Spider-Man. Found some webs.
Maybe night.
SA-62, report in. Control, SA-62 is not responding. Initiate search. Copy that. Heading over now. Stay alert.
Ignoring now. customer service. I distinctly ordered only one group of hostile Sable agents.
We need backup.
Spider-Man, I just heard Sable's issuing an internal bounty on you. Huge bonus for any agent that brings you down.
There's nothing like a little healthy competition to maintain a positive work environment.
We gotta get them on the ground.
Look, if you guys are gonna keep showing up like this, it's just polite to call first. Everything's cool here. The trouble's next door. Hey, it was worth a try.
And scene.
Thank you, Spider-Man. You're the only one we can rely on. Got the people out of the cells. They don't seem inclined to continue their protest.
I hate that Sable's violating constitutional rights, but right now, I'll settle for keeping innocent people out of lockup. Thanks.
Captain, these Sable guys look like they forced all the residents out of a building so they could occupy it themselves. And locked up the ones who objected.
Okay, that I can get something done about. But I need victims to come forward.
I'll get the people out and have them file reports with the police.
You're in timeout.
Eyes up, men. Spider-Man's here.
Surprise!
Somebody check it out.
Someone needs a nap.
Keep searching. We know he's here. Movement.
You're done.
Hey, reinforcements! Now it's a party!
He's going down! Take cover! We need backup!
More? You guys realize there are actual criminals out there, right?
Keep firing!
Spider-Man, I confirmed your suspicions. People displaced from their residences are staying in shelters or on the street.
I know what it's like not to have anywhere to stay. It's a good thing these Sable agents have body armor, because I just might lose my temper.
Man down! Everybody down! Don't let him love you!
Hey, Sable agents! Help! I'm being attacked by Sable agents! Oh, wait a minute!
Get a medic in here! He's doing this!
More backup? You know, for private security, you guys aren't very private.
Watch my back! Take to beat this guy. How did he do that?
That took longer than it should have.
Thank you. I was so scared.
Captain, the people that were locked up are headed back to their homes.
Good. And I finally convinced the mayor's office that making constituents homeless was not good for his poll numbers, so they won't be pulling that stunt again. Spider-Man, good news. The mayor finally cracked the whip on Sable International. No more locking up New Yorkers without due process of law.
Guess they figured out it was a PR disaster. For once, we got a clean win.
Well, not quite. I hear rank-and-file Sable agents blame you for stopping the gravy train. They'll be gunning for you even harder now, and no one's going to stop them.
By now, I think it'd freak me out more if nobody was gunning for me. Just let him come. I'll be ready.
Some people have accused me of being negative, only criticizing, not offering solutions when it comes to Spider-Man. Here's my solution, and it's very simple. Unmask. Join the police academy. Wear a badge. Then you can catch all the crooks you want, and I'll sing your praises on this very... show. And all that hogwash about how that would place his love... in danger? Come on! You can't convince me that guy has any loved one!